Hello everyone, thank you for joining us on this webinar today on an overview of Zoho CRM Plus. My name is Goel and along with me we have Hannah, and we both work for Zoho CRM Plus support team, and we are in the support process for close to 3 years, wherein we go ahead and support our clients, provide trainings, onboard them, and we basically look into the complete application. So today I'm happy to be delivering this webinar today. I'm going to run through what Zoho CRM Plus has to offer for your business. And by the end of the session, my job is to get you started with all the working bits in place. I'm also recording this session, and I'll be sending out a follow-up email with the recorded version along with the other details that I may mention during this presentation. Also, please share your feedbacks with us on the webinar on Twitter, mentioning @Zoho CRM, or by tagging us using hashtag ZohoCX. We recently launched the latest version of Zoho CRM Plus, again called with hashtag ZohoCX, to be a unified customer experience platform that enables a flow of customers' information like no other solution. If you look for the hashtag ZohoCX, you will get to know more about it. Don't forget to give that a look. So in today's webinar, we'll be looking at how Zoho CRM Plus connects with your sales, marketing, and support teams seamlessly, and how it enables a seamless flow of customers' information and gives your customers an unforgettable experience along their journey. So there are 10 powerful services that are part of Zoho CRM Plus that cater to your customer-facing team, all brought together on one single interface. There are CRM for sales automation and complete pipeline management, campaign for marketing automation, desk for help desk, sales IQ for live chat and visitor tracking, social for social media marketing, projects for project management, survey for customer surveys, analytics for unified insights about your business across your customer-facing teams. Sales IQ, that's an email client exclusively for salespeople, and Motivator for sales activity management. So all of these services that are unified to a single platform. Sales, marketing, and support are never meant to work in a silos, and here's how Zoho CRM Plus brings your customers facing team together. Our customers tell us that the best part about Zoho CRM Plus is the interface that has seamlessly brought the different parts of a business together. It's designed to give business a holistic view for their customers across every touchpoint. So let's quickly look into the Zoho CRM Plus interface. So this is Zoho CRM Plus interface. You get to switch between them easily and manage each of the services without having to manage separate tabs. So we have all the services which are part of Zoho CRM Plus listed on the left bar. So switching them is just a click away. And also, setting up your account to get started and managing different aspects is crucial. In Zoho CRM Plus, we have a centralized configuration that would let you manage and configure the different services easily. You don't have to open different tabs or logins. In the admin panel inside the Zoho CRM Plus is a centralized place that helps you add, manage users, and provide them with access privileges to different parts of the system with just a click. A question that we get quite often is what the limitation or the number of super admins and admins across the platform. The answer is there's no limit. You can add as many admins and super admins to the individual service. So let me start with some basic configurations and start off with some personalization of your company information. So from this home page of CRM Plus, if we click on the profile picture on the top right, you would see an admin panel option. So as soon as you click on it, it is going to take you to the centralized panel where you can configure, personalize, and also manage users. So to begin with, we have organization. So organization is a place where you can add your company's contact information such as phone number, fax number, portal URLs, and locations. You can also add company logo. So from one place, you can have the data mapped or shared with all the services associated with your account. The next thing that would allow you to do uh, is to check your subscription. So in this subscription information, you have all the details about your plan, about your users, about the usage, so that you can have a quick view or a bird's eye view about where you're heading or where your needs are. And if you click on applications, that provides you a clear picture of all the services that are part of your Zoho CRM Plus and who are the users who are associated with it. And finally comes the user part where you can manage, you can view all the users by clicking on them, and you have the option to enable access, disable access. You can also deactivate the complete user, and also you can delete them. And apart from users, you also have an option to add the admins. So it's just next to the admin option, which is just top right next to the add user. So that's how the admin panel in Zoho CRM Plus provides a centralized management and permission management control for all the services which is part of your Zoho CRM Plus. So now let's go back to the home page. So customers information is crucial, and being able to maintain and access that on hand is what makes the difference in Zoho CRM Plus. Master search that would allow you to pull out information related to search term, which can be contact name, deal type, or a new potential across different parts of the platform and present it to you right away. So let's search for an account name called Zilker. Once I'm in the home page, on the top right, I have the search option where I just have to type the account name. And as you can see, you have all the data pertaining to the search data that you have mentioned. So you have data across all the different platforms, and apart from that, you also can switch or search based on the service that you're looking for. So right now we have CRM, but you can further drill down to Sales IQ, Desk, Projects, Campaign, Social, and Survey. And apart from this, you also have modules that could be specifically selected just to make sure that you're at the right place and looking for the right answers. So to come back from the search, you simply click on CRM and you go back to your CRM homepage. So now in Zoho CRM Plus, we have unified user panel help a user to know everything about your account, your permissions, your online offline status. It also enables you to choose to be online or offline on a particular channel like social, chat, and telephone. So let's have a quick look into it. On the top right corner, you would see the profile picture, which we select to access your admin panel. In the same place, you have your channel status, where you have your email, your desk, your sales IQ. The channels are available where you can switch them from online or offline. So just for an imagination, if we are working for a chat support, so we are on the duty and we are in our shift time. So the answer is the status would be available. Just like that, based on your profile, you can have the channels switched and also enabled as per your requirement. So to come out of the option, you just have to simply X out of the profile picture. So now let's look at how Zoho CRM Plus helps a business capture end-to-end customer experience. So end-to-end customer experience throughout the customer's journey, from setting up and running a campaign to getting website visitors and engaging with them to converting them as a lead, closing as a deal, managing projects, tracking ROI, and customer support. Zoho CRM Plus lets you run a campaign from start to finish. It's an email campaign, or it could be a survey campaign type, or launching a webinar, or even a social campaign. You will be able to execute your campaign from start to finish. So let's go ahead and jump onto the application to know more about it. So again, we are on the CRM Plus homepage, where to access the campaign service, all we have to do is just one click on the campaign icon from the left bar, which takes you directly to the campaign service. In the campaign service, you can see campaigns where you can run a regular campaign, a social campaign, and an advanced campaign. So in the advanced campaign page, we have an option to create campaign, where when you click on create, you have the most powerful campaigns like A/B testing, you have RSS, and we have Zoho meeting for a meeting, and you also have Eventbrite, which helps you promote your event. And also we have SurveyMonkey, Zoho Survey, Shopify, coupons, and Zoho Forms. All fall under advanced campaign option. If you want to go back, all you have to do is to either click the back option, or you can simply click on the dashboard on the top. So I get to see all the social media interaction that my prospects and customers have been doing with my business post the campaign. Because once the campaign blast is done, as you can see, users or customers would start interacting with your business. So for example, in my case, if I select a campaign with social campaign, I have campaigns where I can promote a page or a post from Facebook, Twitter, and so on. So once my campaign is published, I could see some real activities happening on my social media account. So now that we have run the different campaigns, you must be seeing a lot of web trafficking in and out. To make the most out of every visitor, before the time they go out, there is Sales IQ and Zoho CRM Plus. That can help you engage with visitors by embedding a live chat option on your website, or by building a custom chatbot. The key here is to not just to interact with all the visitors, but also converting them as a lead into CRM. So if you don't have enough people to take care of your website or chats, you can build or use a custom chatbot that can interact with your visitor with a human touch. So let me show you an example of how the Sales IQ works. So I'm going to take you to our website. So there we go. So imagine that we have a travel industry where one of your customer has seen the campaign that you have promoted and you would like to know more about the travel itinerary that you have. So as you can see, as soon as I visit the website, I have a chatbot popped up right up front and asking me, got a question or just a browsing or need assistance? So let's go ahead and have a quick play with it. So I'm being a customer, I'm going to say just a browsing. And please do imagine everything what we are doing here is pre-configured and can be modified or altered based on a requirement at any given time. So the question is it an international or a domestic package? So I'm going to say it's an international package. And now we have a list. All right, so we have Europe, Asia, and Australia. All right, so let me select, I'm interested for Australia. So now you want to book a trip, request a callback, or go back to the browsing. I'm going to say I'm going to request a callback because I need more information about this. But I don't want to go through any books or websites, but I want to talk to someone so that I can know what exactly the trip is all about. So there you go. It says, thank you. And do you want a human to contact you? And I say yes. And there you go. Your chat is being forwarded. So that's how the chatbot allows you to engage and also get more out of the visitors. So over here, I've closed the chat, wherein you also have a feedback that would really helpful to understand and also improve your business. So I'm going to say it was fine. And I'm going to submit. There you go. It's submitted. So once the chat is submitted, we can always revisit the website and have the chat started once again. So, so what we saw so far was a chat that was triggered by the bot, but now we're going to see some manual work. What happens when we manually start a chat? So now I'm entering my name, my email ID. I'm going to say hello, and I want to start the chat now. Alright, start has started. So let's have a quick view here. As you can see, the assistant started to reply. Alright, so I'm done here. So I'm going to end this chat again. I'm going to say bye for now. And now let's look into the back end of what has happened for this chats. So if I go to our chat history in Sales IQ, the Sales IQ is going to show me my chat conversation. So as you can see here, we just started a chat. And not only creating a chat, and just in case if there is a complaint or if there's something that you have to take care for a customer, you can also convert it as a ticket in Desk by just clicking on create a ticket, open, and I can select it as Zilker and add. And now if I go back to CRM and click on leads, and I'm going to see all the leads. There you go. So that's how the CRM is integrated. So we started a chat in Sales IQ, but again, we are actually connected to the campaign that we have sent and started a chat, and then we have become a part of CRM. At the same time, we have been added to Desk, and also we are into the connect of all the services, which plays a major role in converting your customer as a potential. Alright, so that's about the example. Now let's go back to the home page and let me show you some more about the CRM Plus product. So this is a live example where we can also configure call, wherein during your chat, if your customer wants to talk to you, you can directly initiate a call. And this is a sample that shows you how you can call. And this is again a sample for your chatbot and an example of how a lead is added, something that we just experienced lively. And now we're going to talk about some automations in Zoho CRM Plus. So now that we have visitors as coming in as a lead in CRM, it's important for us to start up with each of them. So your website visitors has now become your lead inside CRM. This happened because of the sales IQ and the CRM working together, which we just experienced lively. And so that's the time for us to go ahead and start nurturing. And in the nurturing process, the first step is to always get the right salesperson onto your lead. In CRM Plus, we have a feature called assignment rules that lets you automatically assign your lead to your sales team. You can do this in two ways. To assign based on a specific condition, yes. In our example, you would want to assign all the leads who have a website visit as the lead source to one of your best rep. You can do that, or if you want, you can assign all that comes in from a specific country to a salesperson. Even both are possible. You can also just distribute your leads equally to your sales team. You can do that with the round robin route. So let's quickly look into the assignment rule feature in CRM. So in CRM, to get into automations, we click on the central panel of control panel where you see automations and you have assignment rules. When you click on assignment rules, we have a variety of assignment rules predefined, but let me create one for you just to give you a glitch of how the function goes on. So I selected the module first, which is lead, and then I have to provide a lead name. So this is a rule name that is for our internal purpose. So I'm going to say lead assignment rule by Goyal. I'm going to click on next. If I want, I can also add some descriptions just to give a little bit more information about the purpose of it. So now we can select the condition that would actually trigger the rule. Initially, we can say all records or records matching with the condition which we just discussed. So if I want to say records matching with the condition, I can select the condition. Let's say I'm going to select the country is UK. And now I can assign it to users based on the roles or groups. So if I select user, I can select the user here from the list, which is going to show us all the active users of your account. If not, you can simply click on roles. That would be even more precise and easy for you to assign the leads. Just in case if you don't want to go with that, you want to go with a group, obviously, if you have a group created, you can simply have them selected. And you can also select users matching certain conditions. So in this condition, the best part is the condition is applied for the user who is part of your account, and you also have an ability to check their availability. So yes, that is correct. So you cannot assign a lead to someone who has not turned up to their work. So this is going to help you to save the time and get the response on time by assigning the records to someone who is present in your office and is online. Apart from that, you can also create a follow-up task just for your reference or to keep them informed about the assignment. So once you save it, It's going to save, and you will have a new rule created which would be applied to all the new leads which created in your CRM. Alright, so that's about the assignment rule. And now let's go back to the next feature in our CRM, which is the workflow rule. A part of a nurturing process, you will still process or perform a lot of activities such as sending emails, assigning follow-up tasks, updating field status, and more. To be able to perform this task manually is not a scalable option. That's when workflow rule can help you. You can automate your routine sales activities with the help of setting up workflow rules. Say, as a part of our example, you can send out a welcome acknowledgement email every time a new lead is created. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look of how the workflow rule works. Alright, so now we are on the CRM Plus homepage where we click on settings, and again under automation we have workflow rules. So in this workflow rule, we click on create, we select it for lead, and it's going to be testing workflow rule. And while creating workflow rules, you have the when condition. So when is something that would help you to precisely trigger the action based on the requirement. So the first option what we have is on record action. And on record action, we have the following options which can be selected. It could be create record, create edit, or update field, or delete. So if it's going to be create as well as edit, then simply select and click on next. But if you want to trigger it based on a day, let's say a birthday. So before a birthday, if you want to select a record and send them an invitation, or just give them send them a birthday wish, you can have the on date option selected and execute the rule before 1 day of the date. And you also have based on the score, which is something that we configure to gauge the potentiality of a record. So now we click on create and we click on next. So now you can also add some additional conditions such as location, or who's the account manager, or how much is the revenue. So based on the criteria, you can have that selected here, and you can also select all leads. So once you select all leads, you have two types of notification that are allowed to be created. One is instant, the other one is scheduled. So instant are something that you have to send it instantly. So sending an invitation is instant. So I'm going to select the first notification email, and I've created the instant action. At the same time, I also want the same person to receive a follow-up after a day. So that would be my scheduled action. So that's how you can utilize both instant action and scheduled action. So once it's saved, it's going to take effect on all the records that have been created in your CRM. So I'm going to come back to the home page, and now let's move on to the next feature available with us. Zia. Zia helps you to know what is the best time to contact your prospects. So every time you contact your prospect, you know you have the better chance. What's also nice is that she can remind you about contacting them at the best time that she suggests. You can see the right corner of the screen that there is a best time to contact this particular prospect. As you can see, this is an example which shows about the best time to contact. So now let's quickly go into the the record that we just created in CRM just to see how all the services or associate together and also how the ZIA is functioning. So if I go to leads where I've created a lead by landing into the website, all right, there you go. So I got some notes. The notes is all about the chat that I had with the support person and the chatbot. And I also have an email which has been triggered using the workflow. And I also have activities which have been assigned to a particular representative to follow up with me. So which is done through the assignment rule. And now, as you can see, I also have test tickets created for me. Apart from this, if I just scroll up to the top, I can see the ZIA's best time to contact on the far right. It might be not updated now because we need several interactions to understand the customer's best time. So this was a new record. I couldn't see that. But again, if I open an old one, I should have a time mentioned here. So now if I come back, so that's an example which actually talks about all the features and how they are played together. So now moving on to the next feature, calling your prospects at the best time with telephony. That's a part of the platform. Telephony is our solution to let you integrate your favorite PBX system with Zoho CRM Plus. So you can make and receive calls directly from the interface. With this feature, you can manage incoming and outgoing calls. Not just that, it reminds you of the calls that you are scheduled and also identifies the caller and matches the details with the customer's record in CRM. So we are proud to say we have crossed 50 telephony providers this year for you to choose from. So let me show you from where we can integrate and call. So this is an example on the screen which shows you a sample of how we can call a customer directly from your social media. And now if I go into the product, I can simply click on the settings, and under channels I have telephony system. So when I click on telephony, that's going to show me all the telephone systems which are available with us to be integrated with your CRM. So you can choose the best that suits your business requirement and have it installed in just a few clicks. That's a lot more, I know. But again, we are still growing. Alright, so let's go back to the home page now. Now, moving on to your prospects and customers. As we know, they speak a lot about our product in social media, and which is crucial. In CRM Plus, makes your sales, marketing, and support seamlessly work together. Also, with its ability of converting unhappy tweets in social as a ticket to desk. So one of the ticket created in desk, ticket assignment can also be done just like the assignment of lead in CRM. So as you can see, this is an example where we can see an unhappy customer who has tweeted us about the experience that they have faced during the travel. So this is something that needs your attention. You can simply have that converted as a ticket and assign it to the person by selecting the department, and you can have the ticket created. So now let's take you to the Zoho Social. So to access Zoho Social, just have to click on the social icon on the left corner, and now you have Monitor. So the Monitor is a place where you can monitor all the social media interactions or communications based on the brand. So once I click on Monitor, I'm going to see all the platforms or channels, I would say, which are connected with my account. So channels are nothing but the social media platforms, and brand is something that holds the complete channel. So one brand with 6 different channels. Right, so once it's loaded, I'm going to show you how the monitor option looks like. There you go, we got it. So we have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have posts, and we have some Google My Business reviews going on. So you have a lot more here. You can have the entire monitoring system at your fingertip and ensure everything goes as we planned. So over here, we have a problem. So there you go, convert to a ticket. You choose the option, which department, and simply click on convert. So once it's converted, you can directly move on to Zoho Desk. There you go. You got the ticket created instantly, and you can also have a workflow rule created as we have as we did in CRM and have it assigned. So to know about the assignment rule, you can simply go to the desk settings, the same place, yes, you're right, on the top right, and you will be directed to the setup page of desk where under automation you have assignment rule. You click on assignment rule and you have the option to create the assignment rule and also the round robin. To come out of it, let's X and go back to the home page. And now we're going to look into our next service. While responding to customers' tickets, it's important to have a complete customer context. Like relevant sales information or who's the salesperson and what are the corresponding deal size and revenue. If the ticket is from an existing customer, what are the other feedback across different channels like social media and more? The Zoho CRM Plus lets you to get the relevant sales and the marketing context easily. So let me go ahead and open a ticket and show you how it does. So now we are on the Zoho CRM Plus homepage where we click on Desk to access the desk service. There you go. We have a ticket. Let's click on Open. So on the ticket, we have the basic assignment details. We have the other status, and you also have the time history. If there would have been another interaction, you'd be able to see the previous tickets and also the customer's information. If you would like to know more about the customer's information which are available in CRM, you don't have to switch screens, but simply click on the CRM option here. So that's going to give you a complete information and the history of the customer, including the visits, the lead ownership, and the referral, and the notes that you have created, and also the activities that have been created for this customer, the events, and the calls. So everything can be managed from the one platform. If you want to go back, just simply click on back and you'll be back to the ticket section. And now that you have the support team on the ticket, Zia is here to help you by analyzing the keywords that are part of the ticket. Zia suggests you relevant responses that you can choose and include it in the ticket response as it is, or you can modify it later. So let me select one and see what we have from Zia. So I'm going to select a ticket which says problem. Okay. Okay, so we have like quite a few suggestions here, and I can simply click on it and I can have it share the link to the ticket, and later I can have it modified. Or let's look into another ticket, uh, order placement. Okay, I'm going to click on edit drafting. There you go. So I got the drafting ready, and I also have my Zia ready to help me all the time. So you can select the options here and have it placed right away. There you go. Paste it to the ticket, and you have the information right in front of you. If any modification needed, simply go ahead and manually edit and click on Send. Alright, so now let's go back to the home page. And now we'll look into the another best feature that we have in Zoho Desk. With the help of Zia, we have ASAP, a plugin in our solution to customers for the self-serve. It lets you make information easily discoverable to your customers without the need of an agent to be around. Customers can directly come to your website or a mobile app and get access to your knowledge base instantly, and also they can do ask the questions and get the answers right away without the need of someone on the website or being online. That sounds great, isn't it? Alright, so far we have looked at how we can effectively create campaign, engage with website visitors through the live chat and the chat bots, and part of Sales IQ, and how those visitors can be brought into CRM and automatically assign them to the right sales rep. We saw how you can automate different sales activities through workflow rule, and how follow-ups are made better with Zia through the best time to contact and telephony inside CRM Plus. We also looked at how tweets can be converted to tickets easily, and how Zia helps customers and agents to reply and respond better with reply assistance, and ASAP that lets customers self-serve the request. So let's now move on to looking at how your business process can be connected together and made to work just the way you designed them. Blueprint in CRM Plus lets you automate and connect your sales, marketing, and support. Alright, so this is Blueprint, a feature present in CRM. So let's take an example of your everyday sales order to understand the blueprint in a better way. You can set up a blueprint under CRM to automate the process and specify actions and particular path for the process to flow through. All the stages of the initiating a request part of your sales order, you can automatically trigger another support blueprint in Desk. That sounds interesting, isn't it? So let me show you a little bit more into it. So this is automatically opening a request for a record, for the record which has a sales order request in CRM. We can create a blueprint inside Desk, and after the team takes care of the request and marks it closed inside the CRM, it can clear the record and assign a Desk ticket, which would be marked as delivery done. In this way, all your data and processes are tied together precisely, ensuring compliance at every step. Another thing that CRM Plus lets you do is to listen to your customer. With sales signals, you get real-time notifications from your leads, contacts, or potential customers. You can keep track of all the customers' interaction across various channels and follow-ups with them from one central place. Your CRM Plus account receive real-time notification and insights about all the interactions you have with your customer. Know if they are open your email or reply to your email or more. Sales Signal improves timely communications and enables you to follow up with your leads and contacts and closes the deal quickly. Social monitoring inside Plus. helps you monitor keywords and hashtags, discover new leads, and listen to what people are saying about the brand you manage across your social channel. Also, be able to follow a live stream update for how your audience are interacting and to your brand, and also the live stream options. And now we're going to look into survey. So sending a survey personalized with the survey application would help you to perform actions based on the response. For example, setting up a follow-up action based on a survey response like creating a deal in CRM or ticket in desk or a project in projects. Desk Insight Plus lets customers engage in discussion, which is your team, and with others. They can ask, answer questions, and suggest comments on ideas, file and solve problems, all on a common platform. Alright, so I'm going to pause for 2 quick minutes, just in case if you want to grab a glass of water, you can go ahead, but I'll be right back in the next 2 minutes. Thank you, and please stay connected. Hello everyone, I'm back. Alright, so let's begin with where we left. So we were talking about the powerful analytics. View your all overall customer happiness rating, see the longest support thread, and also unassigned tickets. As you can see on the screen clearly gives you a bird's eye view on the critical scenarios or parts of your business which needs to be arrested ASAP. So this analytics would allow you to achieve the same. The Zoho CRM Plus also gives you insights on your social media activities with metrics like audience growth, post engagement, and performance, reach, and impressions. So this is an example of a social analytics report which talks about Twitter and Facebook. As you can see, the amount spent, conversion rate, and average CTR and average CPC. So everything which is important for your business is right in front of you. Analytics offers a set of dashboards that run across multiple applications such as CRM, desk, and social. The dashboards track critical business metrics across multiple data sources, blends the data for you, and showcases in any of the 300 plus predefined templates that can be customized to the target your key performance metric is associated with. So this is an example of a global view of a company where you can quickly have a view on your customers, where they're from. You have a quick idea about what type of focus we are following and where we have to focus more. So everything in one quick dashboard, and that too in one platform. This is again a deep dive of customers' details with the blend, and it gives you a collaborative analytics which can be discussed using the comment option on the report. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for listening. We have completed the Zoho CRM Plus webinar today. I hope you all enjoyed it.